Always a hard thing. Maybe this year you really realized in order to be different, you have to change the circle you're in, change the crowd you hang out with, change the type of conversations you have with certain people. That's not necessarily getting rid of certain people or shunning them out of your life or whatnot, or maybe changing the conversations you have with them.
Middle week, big ol' Wednesday tip.
You see, I came from the bottom. Matter of fact, I'm still here, making progress each year. Yeah, like Nipsey Hussle, I stay on that marathon grind. I'm not in the game for the money.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Last week on Wednesday Tip, we spoke about resolution. What was your resolution? Did you miss that video? No problem. Check out the link on the top. That link will take you straight back to the next video. Watch that video, visit back the channel, leave a comment on that video. What is your resolution? Do you have a resolution? Did you put things in place to head towards a resolution? And if you didn't have a resolution, what did you put in place to actually accomplish this year in 2020? So they say if it's nice, do it twice. So that's the reason why I'm back into Starbucks this week, doing this Wednesday tip again. So shout out to Starbucks in South Park. Really good hospitality. People are here are really nice. But anyways, last week on Wednesday tip, I also spoke about the theme of my YouTube channel this year. To be different, you have to be different. The artwork for that, I'll put it right here somewhere. Shout out to Nine Nation Media for designing that artwork. Matter of fact, shout out for Nine Nation Media for all the video edits that you see on my channel, all the artwork, the banners, all over the place. It is all because of Nine Nation Media. Visit their Instagram, YouTube channel for a whole lot more advice, tips on graphic design, editing, social media platforms, managing these pages and stuff like that. Get a grip. Don't worry, Nine Nation Media will help you guys out with that. Perfect time to say, if you're new to the channel, don't worry, welcome to the Hood Life channel, where the personal brand is my brand, WCP, where I just like to talk about everything and anything, basically, get you guys fired up and get to work, show you my life with my vlogs or whatnot. So here's what I want you to do. Watch this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Watch another video on my channel. If you like that video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, because most likely you're gonna find more videos you'll want to be notified about when I do release these vlogs and all these good Wednesday tips. So however, today I want to discuss and dive deeper, a little deeper more into the theme that I chose for this year on my YouTube channel. To be different, you have to be different. And it's not like the old time saying or like what the old folks say, well, if your friends jump off a bridge, you'll go and jump off too. It's nothing of that sort, right? But more of a personal reflection or a point of view kind of way. Because when I sat and thought about it, to be different, you have to be different. And like I said, I don't mean to be so simple or cliche with the saying or the theme, but it's just that it's so simple that it flies over most people's head. It's just you have to be different. So if you've been doing something one particular way for, let's say, for the last 5 or 6 years or whatnot, this is the perfect opportunity in this year, in this decade, to kind of be different. Like, start to develop new habits that will replace your old habits day by day, month by month, year by year after 2020, and eventually you'll be different. You'll change. You would have changed after you look back. You would have changed that, so that you had old habits, you changed it, you found new habits, and now that you're different. So like I said, let's say whatever you've been doing, for the last 5 to 6 years, and you don't like it, or maybe that you like a job, and for the last 5 to 6 years you've been reaching to work really late, and you always have an excuse, or not even an excuse, but it's probably true stories like traffic or whatever the case may be. And okay, side note, it's not that I'm trying to get people to leave their jobs or say this shit, like I hate my job, whatever the case may be. No. Self-awareness is one of the things I would always keep preaching as a side note on these videos. I am self-aware that working for that organization for a long period of time was not my destination or was not my happiness. So I just like to create. I make these videos to create or whatnot. So don't make it, I don't want to make it seem as I am an advocate on leaving your job and starting a YouTube channel. Unless that is what you want to do, then okay. If that's your happiness, then you should sit and think about that and maybe move on to maybe doing it. But again, let's just for peace sake say you love your job and you're getting to work late every single day or something like that, and you tell yourself, no, in 2020 I want to be different. I want to actually get to work on time. Now you basically have to be different. You have to change your schedule. If you used to go to bed at 11:30, start going to bed at 11, so you can probably get a half an hour sleep or more, or 20 minutes sleep more. Let's say you wake up 5 minutes earlier, and let's just say the same route for 5 to 6 years, you've been taking the same road to work every single day, and for some reason that road always has traffic, always has a roadblock, always has an accident, always has some kind of thing that will cause you to be late. And then when you get to work, you're telling your manager, boy, yes, it had an accident, a truck flip over on the highway, and you know, Trinidadians again, they like tobacco, and you know. So let's just take a step back from that, because me as a manager in my company, I would not really want to hear those excuses or true stories every single day. So you want to be different, then be different. Wake up 5 to 10 minutes earlier and then take a different path to work, take a different route. Because guess what? We are in 2020, a new century, and there is such a thing called Google. And if you did not know, Google is very, very popular in Trinidad, and it gives you at least 2 to 3 different routes to any destination you would want to go in Trinidad. Proven fact, I do it all the time. If I want to go somewhere, I put in the address, and Google actually gives me like 2 to 3 different routes. So that's so practical right now in this channel, in the hood life movement, hustle out or die. You're trying to make a change, you're trying to be different. Then stop taking the same old path. Stop going down that road. Stop trying to figure out the same equation that is getting you to the same end result, right? Take a different path to work. Wake up 5 minutes earlier and go, instead of taking a left, right, take a left to a different street. Even though that street might be a bit longer to getting you to work or whatnot, guess what? Not a lot of people have figured out that route yet. Not a lot of people have figured out about that path. Not a lot of trucks been on that road, or not a lot of potholes, or whatever the case may be. Or maybe that's the advantage. It does have a lot of potholes, and a lot of people don't want to go on that road just because of that. So you yourself, maybe you have a van, sacrifice your van. Maybe you have a car, drive a little slower and get to work on time. And that's how you could be different this year, by being different and changing your old habits into new habits. So there's a couple of things other than that you want to change. You want to save more, maybe, so you could be a little more. I'm just fixing the camera, guys. So maybe you want to save more, to be a little more financially stable at the end of next year, going into 2021, 2022, because of certain goals you have. And this is always a hard thing. Maybe this year you really realized, in order to be different, you have to change the circle you're in, change the crowd you hang out with, change the type of conversations you have with certain people, Not necessarily getting rid of certain people or shunning them out of your life or whatnot, or maybe changing the conversations you have with them. Just because the conversations gets you nowhere or whatnot like that, and it's nonsense. Change the conversation. That is a way of developing new habits and breaking old ones to change, to be different. Maybe the hard thing about it is that you really need to leave that person behind or a couple people behind. You jump ship. Don't kick them off board. Be an empathetic person. Have empathy, and don't throw them off board. Throw yourself off board. You go swimming. Be different. So that's just reality, and that's just how it is. So I, like always, I just like to wrap my Wednesday tip up with a small story, because it's also me revealing different parts of my life and really telling you guys my story. So the reason why I say 5 to 6 years is because the last 5 to 6 years, I have been in careers that is technically not my strong suit, but I have learned it just because I am a chameleon. I don't have a problem adapting. I can adapt easily or whatnot. But for the last 5 to 6 years, I won't say that the careers I've been was useless or have not taught me anything, but definitely taught me a lot in terms of building business and putting together management skills or whatever the case may be. So I'll take you all the way back to the first year in high school. When I got to high school, which another side note, which I think every child who gets to the point in high school, at least by the second year in high school, they should know what you want to do in your life, what direction you want to head in, or some sort of idea or whatnot. That's a great foundation. Side note, great parenting too, if you know how to do that. But I'll take you back to high school. Yeah. So it's not that I didn't have great parenting on my end, but it was just a little foggy because it was a single mom. My household was a single mom. My mom had 3 jobs or whatnot, like I said, so she was always out of the house. And me, I always grew up with my sister and her boyfriend in her house, seeing how her work ethic, and she has a very high work ethic, his work ethic, and he had a very high work ethic as well. So I mean, these kind of things are kind of embedded into my DNA when I was younger. So when I got to high school, the first year I got to high school, I had an idea of what I wanted to do, or basically how I wanted to go in life, because prior to that I used to play drums. The trap set. Don't ask me to play now. I could play a little bit. Probably might be horrible, trust me. But I also knew in my heart in high school that I just wanted to do music or something like that. So the point of telling this story, and the point I'm trying to drive across, is I've always been a creative person. I've always liked to create. I've always liked to inspire. I've always liked to be silent among the wise, and then take that message and transfer it onto people who might not be able or have the opportunity to hear these people talk, or hear these people really put together these things that people could get value and knowledge from, So for the most part, for the last 5 to 6 years, I've been on the total opposite side of that, not creating, and I've actually shunned away from that side. When I was 21, certain things happened in my life that I was like, fuck music. Let's put that in the closet. That is not gonna make me money. I had bills to see about now. I had responsibility. I had life. I had food. I had groceries. I had stuff to do. So technically, in my head, music was not gonna get me there. Creating these things was not gonna get me there. But as of recently, like I said, I've made a decision. I've made a choice to be different. I've made a choice to change my career path, and finally kind of probably set my mind on this, give it my all, my full, because it's my passion. It's really, really, really something that I'm passionate about, just creating, marketing, management, all these things with the technology that we have going into the new age. So I just wanna create, and I just wanna leave you guys with that story, because I'm finally changing, not back to the way I was in high school, but taking a piece of that part of my life and also taking a piece of the last 5 to 6 years of my life and now meshing all those things together and combining it together to create this one final product that you see here, which can be improved. Let's not leave all room for improvement. This could be improved or whatnot. So definitely take heed to that story. It's the message behind it, because you may at some point stray in your life, you may at some point get a little blurry, right? As I am wrapping up today's Wednesday tip, like I said, I just really wanted to break down the theme of my YouTube channel this year. To be different, you have to be different, right? So I again thank you guys for clicking on this video. Thank you for watching the video. If you made it this far, 2 thumbs up to you. Not me, but 2 thumbs up to you, really. And all I want you to do is leave 1 thumb for me. Click the like button if you got some sort of value out of this video, or some sort of message or some sort of thing that clicked into you that really is pushing you to see that next level in your life or whatnot. Click that button. Share the video with somebody that might be inspired too. Maybe a friend, maybe a sister, your mom, your dad, somebody that really needs to hear this message. To be different, you have to be different, right? And in any way possible, you're being different this year, go ahead, comment below, leave your comments. You know I am always glad and happy to read the comments, the messages, the DMs that you send me. I am in Starbucks, like I said. If it's nice, do it twice. I'm here doing some work, putting together some stuff, right? So, like always, forward movements, out and bad.